Until we kick this thing off, and we got a lot of work to do between now and then, that's for sure. But good energy out there today, and you know, we got the makings of a good team, but we're a long way from a good team, you know, right now. But you know, again, first day, got to start somewhere, and now we got something we can you know, go take back to the film room and start studying this year's team. You know, we've been looking at last year for a long time, so good start for a lot of these guys.
Anybody stand out today, or is it?
How strange to kick things off and not have Taj out there for the first time?
Well, he was here, so it was good. I actually got to hang out with him. We were doing our little tempo period out there. I got to shoot the breeze with him a little bit, so it was good to have some of those seniors back. And, you know, of course, pro day's tomorrow, so it's going to be a big day for a lot of these guys. And we're going to have a ton of scouts and head coaches and GMs and all that stuff will be here. But you know, it's fun. As I said in the press conference the other day, it's exciting to kind of turn the page and you know, get on with this competition that we have in front of us and start building this team.
Chad kind of briefly mentioned that maybe this quarterback competition wouldn't stretch into the fall, so I'm curious to get your thoughts on that.
Well, I mean, we'll see. I mean, it's like I said the other day. I mean, it could separate. If it doesn't, then you let it keep competing, and it may go all the way to games. I don't know. That's all to be determined. But you can't win the job in one practice. You can't lose the job in one practice. We got a long way to go.
What can one of those three do in spring practice to kind of set them apart from the pack this early? Can they do anything? Is it too early? I mean,
no. It's 15 days, and again, I mean, everything is charted, everything is graded, everything counts, and you know, you sit down at the end of spring and you see, you know, where you are. If there's separation in any areas, decision making, efficiency, you know, all that type of stuff. So, you know, again, it's one day, it's a start. It was good and bad from everybody out there today. But we're off and running. Got another whole set of installation coming in on both sides on Friday. So we'll try to get our systems in, get a lot taught, build a foundation that they can take into the summer and come back better in fall camp.
Deshaun's first day, did he look like he belonged out here? He looked like a freshman?
Oh, he belongs. There's no question. He definitely belongs. He's a special talent. There's just no hiding that. He's got a lot to learn, obviously. He's been here a few weeks or whatever, a couple months. So, but he's an astute young player and you know, has great work ethic and desire to be great. So those are great attributes to go with his talent.
How exciting is it to get a player like that on camp? I mean, you guys have been waiting, obviously, for a long time, and he's finally here. He's finally practicing.
Yeah, it is. You know, I told him that today. You know, it's really cool to see him out here. He's been out here so many times, standing on the sideline watching or whatever. He's been in our camps. It's great to finally have a chance to coach him, you know, as a Tiger. And you know, it's been a long time coming. So good to have him out here, and all those other freshmen. You see those three young receivers out there getting coached hard and learning day one. Their heads were spinning and tongues were hanging out. So you know, they'll come back hopefully a little bit better on Friday.
Can you talk about Deshaun's number? Can you talk about the process? Did you guys reach out to Steve Ford, or how did that?
Well, actually, that's been set since last May. That's been set that we were going to do that. Obviously, he was number 4, and it was something Steve and I talked about last May. We actually had dinner together. We play in a golf tournament together every May, so I get to spend 3 days with him, you know, every year. We always have a lot of fun. But just came up in conversation. One of the things that I had asked him about was, would you have a problem if Sean brought his number back out of retirement? But you know, that it would be really cool to have a Steve Fuller patch on the jersey, and so. You know, every time Deshaun practices, every time Deshaun Watson plays his whole career, Steve Fuller's being honored. You know, and Steve Fuller's been a long time since Steve Fuller played at Clemson, and you know, so it's really kind of cool to give him a lot of recognition for the things that he did. Steve Fuller was, you know, 4.0 student, first-round draft pick. I mean, he was a phenomenal player and set a standard for that position and for that number. You know, he certainly was excited about that and felt good about Deshaun and him wearing that number. So, you know, it was really his call. And I was very appreciative that he decided to do that. And I think it's cool because, again, you know, not everybody's talking about Steve Fuller on Saturdays around here for a long time, but all throughout Deshaun Watson's career, you know, Steve Fuller's going to be talked about a whole lot. So it's really, really cool that you know, he agreed to do that, and I know Deshaun's very, very appreciative as well.
The whole tombstone